What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So, I want to share a reflection that I often have when it comes to fitness and how we view our pursuit of whatever it is we're trying to achieve through these endeavors, whether we want to have better cardio conditioning, whether we want to have more muscle on our frame, whether we want to have a six pack, whether we want to be more attractive, right, to the opposite sex. I think we should always embrace whatever it is our true motivations are for exercise. It's interesting because when I used to work in the fitness industry and I would sell health club memberships, when you could actually get down to the true inspiration for why somebody is exercising, your chances of getting them to commit to a membership or doing something that's going to hopefully change the trajectory of their lives, at least as far as their fitness is concerned, you're going to tap into that when you could tap into the truth. And oftentimes I would give these tours and I would talk about losing weight or building muscle, what their fitness history is. And the people who would say, I just got a divorce. And honestly, I just want to get back in the game. I've been married. I put on 40 pounds. I don't feel good. I want to get in here, lose this weight, and get back out there. And some people would put it to be much more honestly than that. But I'll keep it with that verbiage for this video. You know, some people would be straight to the point in what they want to achieve once they lose the weight that they feel is holding them back from living the type of life that they're wanting to live. But when we're thinking about these goal orientations for our fitness, I think we're really doing ourselves a disservice because we're overlooking what should be the joy of the day-to-day discipline because we're thinking about that end goal that's 1 month, 6 months, 2 or 3 years down the road. And I believe that when we learn to honor the day-to-day craft, we're going to get so much more out of it. We're going to understand that we're not just trying to achieve these things, but what we're doing is we're making a daily and eventually lifetime commitment to honoring our bodies, showing gratitude to our bodies through fitness. And when we have that level of respect, it just changes your entire mindset for how you should feel when you need to work out, but you're not in the mood, but you know that this is the conscious decision that you made. You know that you want to contribute to this just as much as you know that it's going to contribute to you. And you just move with a sense of gratitude. You know that your able body is something that many people don't have. You know that your state of the art fitness facility that has everything you could possibly imagine to get in whatever physical shape you need to be in is available to you and unavailable to other people. You move with a sense of mindfulness throughout your activities, because it's about being in this moment and having respect for this moment, and not again just thinking about what could be down the line. So when you're grabbing the weights, you're conscious when your hands wrap around the dumbbell and you're pressing and you feel the squeeze in your muscles. You're not just thoughtlessly moving through things. And it's almost like a level of meditation, spirituality, physical conditioning, all in one. And I personally believe that's how weight training should be. It's so unfortunate that it gets reduced to something that many people will act as if there's some sort of lack of intelligence for people who just want to take care of their physiques. And I shouldn't say just want to, because of course that's not going to be your sole desire. But when we put so much into it, when we make it a daily practice, when we go so far against the norm of what the average person does, which may be getting a gym membership on January 1st and being done with that membership by January 15th, and then waiting a whole nother year before you make this decision to do it again. When going consistently makes you appear more superficial, right? I think that stigma, not just from other people, but for ourselves who are in this daily practice, needs to be turned on its head. No different than somebody who practices martial arts may look at their daily craft. We know that people who practice martial arts all the time, they have the potential to whoop ass, I'll bet, right? They're ready for combat when the situation arises. But any good martial arts teacher, any good martial arts philosophy, I know how it was for me when I did martial arts. We never spoke just in those terms. You're going to be able to do this to somebody or do that to somebody. It was never that. It was always, how can we make ourselves better? How can we have more respect for the skills and capabilities that we're learning? How can we move through that world with a level of character? How can we become stronger, not just physically, because that's what we're doing. We're conditioning ourselves on, at least from a visual perspective, purely physical level, but we're constantly speaking about how can we develop ourselves mentally. And I don't think weight training is any different. It's that daily teaching of getting out of our comfort zone. It's that daily teaching of thinking about how we can push back our limiting beliefs in what we're able to do. It's about knowing that our body is our temple. And if we want to show honor to, you could say God, you could say just having what it is that you have in life that you feel gratitude for. It's about knowing that your body is one of the best vehicles that you have to serve other people. When you're able-bodied, yeah, people may not be so grateful in real time when they're constantly being asked, hey, do you mind helping me move this? Do you mind helping me lift this? You look like you're a strong guy. Your friends, you're the first person they think of. Hey, we need to move that refrigerator, or we need to move this couch. But you actually are lucky. You actually are fortunate to be in a position where people think about you when they think about who could help me. and you get to put your ego to the side, and you get to be the first person in line to serve the people that need you. And just finding these higher values associated with fitness that are away from the metrics we're constantly thinking about, to me, is the best path to making fitness a lifestyle decision. No different than brushing our teeth, taking our showers, and the many other maintenance things we do for ourselves and for our environments and for even our material possessions, where we know we're doing the right thing. We know we're just taking care of what we have. And we know that if we're going to get anything out of what's around us and what we have, it's not going to go anywhere without a certain level of care and, frankly, without a certain level of love. So I wanted to share that message with you guys. If you have a comment, would like to hear it, share it below, and I'll talk to you next time.